Are you sure this is where my dad wanted us to come?
Well, if Luke told you I had to hustle, he was referring to a phrase we used when we ran the campus disco. We were actually running stolen goods for Frank Smith. This place was an abandoned warehouse we used for storage, and doing the hustle meant moving the stuff out of storage. So this ought to be it.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's abandoned anymore.
Yeah, let's take a look here.
The one that was inside the cave wall.
Except the one in the cave had a little body in the box, right? So what does it mean that this one is empty? Somebody came out of a coffin. Does that make any sense to you?
I have some news about Nicholas. It turns out that he's more like me than I thought. He seems to be contemplating murder. Elizabeth Weber, as a matter of fact. I have to hand it to you, Mother. It is the perfect test of his loyalty.
Well, I only just mentioned that to him hours ago. Where did you hear it?
From the jilted, heartbroken ex-lover. A very good traditional source of information. Check your detective novels from the 30s and 40s. Hammett, Chandler.
How would Gia Campbell know my plans?
She eavesdropped. Mother, of course. You really must be losing your touch.
Gia heard everything?
I assume so, yes.
What if she warns Elizabeth?
Now is not a good time, Gia.
Trust me, you need to hear this. I hate that things are so weird between us, just over a guy.
Since when?
Look, I think I was wrong about you. And I know you were wrong about me, and I'm trying to fix that.
Well, how exactly?
Look, nothing is gonna get better between us if we're just avoiding each other, so... Well, I was thinking maybe we could hang out a little, or a lot. Maybe we could go shopping or something.
Now?
There's never a bad time to shop, right?
Drop the act, Gia. What do you really want?
I want you to stay away from Nicholas.
All right, come on, Mr. Tough Guy, let go! What are you, nuts?
Hey, hands off me. Calm down. You have no right to attack me.
He's outside sneaking around like some thief in the night.
Mama, what is this? You trading Luke for another rabid watchdog?
Hey, you want a punch in the nose?
Scotty, please stop it. He is my son, after all.
Well, your son, you should show you some respect.
Oh, why's that, Scotty? What has she ever done to earn it? I'm only her son when it suits her, right? Come on, Mom. You never see me for the son I really am, the son of Stavros Cassadine, carrying on a legacy that will last forever.
Oh, my God, you know already.
I know what?
It's too late to keep you from turning into your father. You know what hearing his name does to me, and still you use it just to hurt me.
My father is dead. I don't think there's any need to revisit who's responsible, is there? Now, with him gone, the mantle passes to me, which is why I've come. I need to speak to you. I need to speak to you alone, and thank you, Scotty. That will be enough.
Scotty, it's okay. I can handle this.
I'll go make myself a tuna fish sandwich, but you behave yourself, Nicholas.
You do that.
Nicholas, why did you come here? Do you have any idea how dangerous this is? If Elena sees you here with me, do you know what will happen?
Elena wants more than my loyalty. Now she wants me to commit murder.
What?
My prospective victim is Elizabeth.
Elena wants you to kill Elizabeth Weber.
That's why I came here, Mom. I need your help.
Trust me, okay? I'm only thinking about you.
Trust you? And what, forget about the past 6 months? You don't care what happens to me.
That's not true.
Oh, please, Jay, you are so transparent. Not to mention shallow, unreliable, self-absorbed.
Well, don't hold back or anything.
This is all part of your ridiculous theory that because Nicholas and I don't hang all over each other, we're not really in love. Well, let me tell you something, Gia. You're in denial. You just don't want to see him with anybody else.
You know what? I don't want to have anything to do with Nicholas anymore.
That is such a lie. All you want to do is break us up so you can lure him back.
Why would I want him? Nicholas is a puppet. He jumps through hoops the minute Helena pulls the strings. You know, just like she did last night. He does whatever she tells him to do. And the woman is sick. Who knows what Nicholas is really capable of?
Oh, I do.
No, you don't. And what is it with you anyway? I mean, you ranted and raved about hating the Cassadines from the minute I met you, and now you're suddenly in love with the heir to the throne? Do you really think it's safe to get in that deep with these people?
Get out.
Okay? I was out of line. I'm sorry. Just forget I said anything. I'm being honest, Elizabeth. Look, I realized that I was wrong about you. Lucky made me see that. You're a good person, you know? You're warm and good and, well, incredibly talented. Look, I see what Lucky saw in you and what Nicholas sees in you. And maybe you're right. Maybe I am just jealous. And maybe if I was more like you, then I would still be with Nicholas. And you know that is not easy for me to admit. Look, can't you just find it in your heart to spend more time together? Maybe teach me how to be a better person?
No. So whatever it is you came to say, spill it or leave.
So does that ring any kind of bell in your head?
Whatever there was is gone. It's like it comes and goes. Like each time it's harder to pin down, you know? It's definitely something. I know my dad was here. There's no doubt in my mind.
So let's go ask after him. This looked like the kind of place your dad would hang in. I got a bad feeling already.
I think it's worth investigating.
Hey.
Yes.
We're looking for a friend of ours. We're hoping you might have seen him.
This look like missing persons? Put his face on a milk carton.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we're sort of in a hurry, and it's really important to us that we find him.
What's his friend look like?
He's tall, he's got whitish, gray hair, earring, answers to Luke. Does that sound familiar?
I seen him. And I hate to break it to you, but the dude ain't long for the world.
Look, Mom, you have faked your own death once. Okay, and now I've got to do the same thing for Elizabeth. If I can convince Helena that I have killed her, Elizabeth will be safe. Then I will have proved my loyalty. She will have to tell me her plans for Lucky.
No. There's got to be another
There's
way
not,
to do
okay?
this.
I have looked this all the way through. I've got to follow it out. I am tired of hurting the people I love and telling lies. It's driving me nuts. And I got to tell you something. When this is over, I am going to get down on my hands and knees and beg Gia for my forgiveness. And if by some miracle that she takes me back, I want to start a life with her outside of this insanity. But first thing is first, Elizabeth seems to think that that somehow, some way we can make this work.
That isn't impossible. But it's really dangerous.
dangerous.
Listen to me, I am desperate. Will you help?
Your buddy comes waltzing in here like he owns the joint and starts making time with my girl. Guys all over her, talking her up. Some of the dumbest lines I ever heard. But my girl, well, she thinks he's cute.
What kind of lines?
How he's gonna make her queen of this disco he claims he owns.
Well, then what?
I threw him out on his head. Not that it probably did much damage. And I'll tell you something. I don't think it's the first time he's gone out looking for trouble.
Why would you say that?
A couple other guys came in right after he left. Real weird dudes, you know what I'm saying? All dressed in black like it was Halloween or something. They probably found him now.
Elena.
Anything else you could tell us, man? Like, did he say anything that would give you a clue about where he might be headed next?
Nope. And if I never see him again, it'll be a week too soon.
I never thought I would do this.
Do what? Why do you suppose that your father's so hung up on the past all of a sudden? I mean, he sends you to a cave you last saw when you were a kid, then to this place that he and I hung in back in '79. And the bartender says he was talking about the campus disco like it hadn't been built yet. Where's he going with that?
I don't know. The only thing I know is if we gotta find him. If Helena gets to him first, we're not gonna have any more clues.
Yeah, we gotta concentrate on where he might have gone next. Lucky. Let's call this place a dead end.
Maybe not.
You see him? Try over there.
You want to go there, do you?
We need information, right? It's exactly what my dad would do. And if nothing else, I am my father's son.
That's what worries me, man. Hello?
Roy? I can hardly hear you. Where are you?
I'm at a bar on 12th Street. I can't hear you either, Melissa. Are you okay? What happened with the police after I left? Hello? Ah, hell. Wonders of technology.
Thanks. You're not gonna make me drink alone.
Nope. I'm actually gonna sit here and watch you.
I should warn you. Buck there doesn't much take to me talking to strangers.
Yeah? What's your name?
Junie.
Unlucky. I guess we're not strangers anymore, are we?
Guess not at that.
So I hear you're into disco.
You mean that guy who was in here? You know him?
He's a friend of my father's.
He was different, I'll give him that.
Different how?
Into some nasty stuff.
Really? Like what?
For one thing, he wanted me to go with him to some graveyard. Tell me that isn't weird.
You gotta be kidding me.
Swear to God.
Do you know which one?
I'm waiting, Gia. And try telling the truth for a change. What are you really doing?
I don't know, okay? It's nothing sinister or horrible. I'm just trying to save something here.
Save what?
Like you, maybe, and me, and Lucky. And possibly even what's left of Nicholas. Look, it's not easy seeing someone you loved wind up with another person. Especially when you know that somebody is going to get hurt. I know you say that Lucky doesn't care about you anymore, and that Nicholas doesn't care about me. And, well, you don't seem to care about anybody. But you know what? Feelings don't just disappear. Not for me, not for anyone.
Things happen. People change. Not always the way you want, but it isn't up to you.
I've been in love, Elizabeth. And I know it doesn't just vanish. I want to believe that love doesn't just fade away like that.
Elizabeth, it's all set. What are you doing here?
You stay away from her. Do you hear me?
Damn these children. If Gia Campbell knows as much as you say, she could cause a great deal of unpleasantness.
Oh, don't worry, Mother. I have convinced Gia Campbell that going to the authorities would be a mistake.
Elizabeth and I are together, Gia. Why can't you get that?
That's what I keep telling her over and over, but she doesn't seem to get it. I even asked her to leave and she won't.
You see, you've heard Elizabeth. Just leave.
Who died and made you Prince? I will leave when I feel like it. What did you mean when you said it's all set?
It's none of your business.
Well, you know, actually, there's no reason that we can't tell her. I've decided to take Elizabeth away for the weekend, just the two of us.
Really? Where?
Somewhere secluded and romantic. It really is none of your business.
Ready whenever you are.
You can't go.
Then why not?
Dr. Ralston, please call extension 5732.
Bobby, have you got a minute?
Yeah, sure. I can.
No. Bobby, listen. We are all in danger. This is very important. It's not just Luke anymore, okay? It's up to us to protect each other, okay? And we have to do it without asking too many questions.
It sounds to me as if you're asking for something. What is it?
Is there a drug that simulates death? Something that could fool somebody long enough to make it really convincing?
Yeah, there is.
Do you have it here at the hospital?
You know, sometimes what Luke does and what he says isn't exactly what he means. Now, are you certain that he asked you to go to a cemetery?
It got even weirder. He kept asking me if I knew who was buried in Grant's tomb. Grant's tomb? How strange is that? Of course I didn't know.
I do.
Hey.
Hi. How'd you find us?
There's only one bar on 12th Street, so.
You okay? I was afraid you were calling from the police station.
Oh, no, I'm fine now.
Oh, good. You might be onto something, so let's just chill for a minute.
So, is there anything else you remember that he said or that he did?
The guy's totally gothic, you know? Graveyards and tombs and people not being buried where they're supposed to be.
Thank you. Thanks. Roy, we gotta go.
Where?
Grant Cemetery. I'll explain on the way.
Okay. So, Melissa, this is our cue to leave.
Oh, you know what's the strangest thing, though, here? Buck's from Chicago.
Oh, that's great. We'll have to catch up sometime. Right now,
Give the ladies some room, man. We're just getting acquainted here. Like my girl and your friend there.
Yeah. Some other time, pal.
No time like the present. Ain't that right, doll?
Doll? Are you talking to me?
I could use a little time with the lady here.
Yeah, we've got your back.
Whoa, hey, guys. You know what? There's plenty of ladies to go around in this place. In fact, there's two coming in right now.
In the back there? Yeah.
Hey!
Watch out!
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
What's that about? All right, where are we going?
I gotta find my dad. Just hope it's not too late.
You all right?
Yeah.
X-ray. Dr. Creepy to X-ray.
Whoever this is for has to take serious precautions because the exact dosage will slow down the heart rate and lower the blood pressure to the point where it seems as if the heart has stopped. But if the person takes too much, they will go into full arrest and the heart will stop for real.
Lucky is still in trouble, okay? He needs you. And maybe Nicholas doesn't care, but you should.
Lucky's made it clear that he doesn't need me. You ready?
At least let me know where you'll be.
Why?
So I can contact you in case of a matter of life and death.
Okay, look, the whole point of going away anywhere where no one knows where we are is so that no one can contact us, okay? So forget about it, okay?
Get away from her.
All right, that's it, Gia. Out.
No, actually, it's okay. I would like to speak to Gia alone, okay?
All right, but by the time I get back, I want her gone, okay?
She will be, don't worry. All right, Gia. What's really going on?
Who the hell are you, and what do you plan to do to poor Elizabeth?
What makes you think Luke meant here, man?
It's the only crypt in the cemetery that makes sense.
Why?
It's a Cassadine.
Looks like somebody paid a visit recently.
Hey, look, what?
What the hell?